out with the audience here at Geelong. Down at Dennis Walter's arrived too. I didn't know it was the same applause for him as it was for Cameron Ling. Oh, yeah. Careful, he'll start singing. Lee is with me. Hello, Lee.
G'day, Neil. How are you?
What's that, Manchester?
Merseyside, Liverpool.
Okay. Know the Beatles?
Beatles fan, big time.
Yeah, of course. And what do you want to say?
Darren Lyons, I actually didn't vote for Darren. I wasn't quite sure what he could do for Geelong. But now that he's got in, I'm really, really impressed with the work he's done for Geelong. He's really out there. He's on social media, he's on TV, he's on the radio. And just what he's done for the town in general, brighten the place up, I think he's fantastic.
Extraordinary change, isn't it? A bloke with strange pink and blue hair, fake abs, a colourful history, including a period of drug abuse, which he admits to, dresses like I don't know what, and he is leader of a reasonably conservative city. Why?
I think it's because people have just seen him for what he is and taken him for, for how he acts and what he presents to the people and presents the town. I think they're quite impressed with him. Okay, thank you very much.
Moving through, yes, we have another listener who's arrived here. Morning.
Hello, Neil.
And what's your name?
My name is Sandra, and I'm pleased to meet you, and I'm happy that you've come here.
What do you think about it all? Do you want another peer or not?
Well, I think we've got a couple of peers around here that could be used. And I think Sam mentioned a couple this morning, actually. We're going to have the Alcoa Pier free, and across the other side at Avalon too.
How long have you lived here?
Well, all my life, and we're 6 generations of Geelong.
6 generations?
Yes.
So when did the family arrive?
Well, my great-grandfather was a farmer in Highton, suburb of Highton.
And when was that?
Oh, well, I wasn't around. I can't remember quite the year, but I do know my grandfather. I was at school when my grandfather was also running the farm in Highton.
And what do you think needs to be done? You got any idea? I mean, as you say, Sam Newman, in typical fashion, ran off about half a dozen out of left field, but that's exactly the sort of thing which we should be talking about. They might work, mightn't work. What do you think?
Well, I've been writing to you, emailing for a while, actually, asking if you could do some promotion in a positive way here. So I'm very pleased to hear.
But it needs more than promotion.
Yes. What you're doing is having a forum for ideas, and I think you're getting a few this morning, which is good.
You got some?
Well, probably a list long, but too many off the top of my head.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Neil.
And your name?
Terry.
What do you think?
Well, I think Geelong's a wonderful place. I don't think there's a better place in the world to live in. If you walk up along the eastern beach here, which my wife and I do quite regularly of a morning, you look out over the bow with the Yuyangs in the background, I don't think there's better scenery in the world. It's a great place to live. You can be in Melbourne inside an hour on the train. You can go down the best surf beaches in the world.
I was down here early this morning before dawn. You're right, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful looking out over the water there. You know, one thing that disappoints me always driving into Geelong is the industrial entry. Can't you do something about that?
Yeah, I don't know what you can do about that. Maybe the new people who bought Shell might be able to modernise it a little bit, make it look a bit cleaner perhaps. And I agree with you because you've got the smokestacks and the fumes and the smoke and that sort of stuff. But, in general, I just think we live in a wonderful place. We've got all the beauties of the city and the beach and the country as well.
Good on you. Thank you very much. Norm Robinson is here. Norm's well known to listeners to the program as a road safety campaigner. G'day, Norm.
G'day, Neil. How are you going today?
Good. You got ideas?
Yeah, look, I'm in an industry where we train people to drive trucks and warehousing and all that sort of stuff, and our industry is booming. So I'd like to see down here that potentially we become the second port of Victoria. We have a lot of the infrastructure here. We are in close vicinity to places like Adelaide. We're about 45 minutes to an hour away to Melbourne. We can get to Sydney without going through the city. Geelong needs the jobs.
This is a bit. Sam Newman touched a bit of this earlier, and he said a similar thing. And what he wanted to do was add a trucks-only freeway to the city. Do you need that?
I don't know if we need a trucks-only freeway, but what we need is trucks and cars getting along a lot better. But also, the Premier wants to put the second port down at Hastings. Hastings don't need the jobs, we do. Hastings is a quiet town. Do they want B-double trucks driving through there every single day? Then they've got to go through Melbourne to get to Sydney. It's just ridiculous. But, the transport industry is a booming industry at the moment, and we're flat out with people coming from all over Victoria at work at Bell Park Driving School. So, you know, I think that the transport side of things is something that we need to look at. These workers at Alcoa and Ford, we can easily retrain them. You know, it's great that we're getting the call centres and we're getting WorkSafe potentially come down here, but that's for people that don't have work. You know, these people that are used to working inside and working with their hands, do you think that how many of them are going to want to actually sit at a desk and talk on a phone?
Good to talk to you. No, I can drive a truck.
Yeah, I know you can. You went out for a while too in a truck not long ago.
It was automatic.
Yeah, well, we won't talk about that, but...
Doesn't count.
No, not really. It's not real driving.
Thanks, Norm. Thank you very much. I better get back in the van. We'll take more face-to-face talk back. Spot, the one-eyed dog, is staying around to listen. There was a border collie here earlier which has departed, unfortunately.